Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a routine Phaco under topical anesthesia. Let us observe this surgery. The main incision is with a 2.8 mm steel keratome at mid-limbus at around 11 o'clock. And now the anterior chamber is filled up with 2% SPMC. Now two side ports are being made in this case. This is the first one on the right side of the main incision, about 3 clock hours away, and this is another side port on the left side of the main incision, about same distance away. The anticapsule is incised and a capsular tag is raised with the help of this 26 gauge bend needle. Now a utrata forceps is used to hold this capsular tag, go anticlockwise, remaining at a certain distance away from the margin of the dilated pupil, and thus a round rhexis is obtained. Hydrodissection and hydrodelineation are done. The nucleus is tapped and the nucleus is mobilized. This is a totally unedited surgery. You are watching each and every step of the surgery. Some visco has been injected into the anterior chamber, and now is the time to introduce the tip of the Phaco needle. The machine being used is Ophth Cataract 3, no financial interest. The tip of the Phaco needle goes bevel down. Some superficial cortical lens matter is removed. Now, with the help of the left hand, the handpiece is turned. The bevel is up towards the cornea now. Now, you can see that the nucleus is soft in this case. Nucleus sclerosis is about grade 2 plus. And just the tip is buried in the substance of the nucleus. The lens matter is supported. And the cataract is sliced by the chopper. This chopper is a very small chopper designed by me. It is known as Mohanta's chopper, and it is made by a local manufacturer of West Bengal. And now the nucleus, soft nucleus, is emulsified, and this is the epinucleus. The epinucleus is free from the capsule and it just came very easily. And now a lot of cortical matter is there in this case. I inject some more SPMC, and now in this case I am going to use a 23G Simcoe cannula to remove this cortex. Go to 6 o'clock and remove the cortex from 6 and around. Now the cortex from the left side has been removed. Now the cortex, little bit of polishing of the posterior capsule is done. Now I go through the left side port and remove most of the cortex. Yes, the cortex is removed. Only a small speck of fiber, lens fiber, is there in the left side port, and here it comes. Yes, the cortical cleanup has been very satisfactory in this case. No cells anywhere. And now is the time to implant an intraocular lens. The anterior chamber and capsular bag is filled up with 2% SPMC. In this case I am going to use a B cartridge. So the main wound is enlarged to about 3 mm. And now a beautiful lens. This is Tecnis 1, a monofocal hydrophobic lens is implanted in the capsular bag. No financial interest, but this lens is really good. No glistening occurs over the ears. So the lens is in the capsular bag. Since we have used visco to implant the lens, we have to spend some time, some quality time to remove the visco. First I'm irrigating the antechamber as well as the capsular bag with the 23G Simcoe, and then I aspirate, irrigate and aspirate for some time with the Simcoe. Once this is done, I take the bimanual irrigation aspiration. For few seconds I use only the irrigating probe to irrigate the anterior chamber, the antechamber angle, and then I go behind the IOL and dialing the lens. Now go behind the IOL and irrigate the capsular bag. See how beautifully the capsular bag is cleaned now. And now irrigation and aspiration are being used together. And that's it. The case is done. This is a bit of moxifloxacin. We just have to close these side ports. Corneal stroma on either side of these side ports are hydrated, and these stab incisions get closed. And now this is the final lavage of the anterior chamber. At this time a gentle stream of fluid is directed towards the corneal endothelium. Any viscose sticking to the corneal endothelium comes out at this time. The lens rotated by itself. This happens when the diameter of the lens is less than the capsular bag. But the lens is stable now. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, empathy, and great surgical competence. The cases should be shining at the end of your surgery, and you should feel fulfilled at the completion of your surgery.